You ever look at a guy and think, why does she like him? Like, nothing about him makes sense on paper. He's not the tallest guy in the room, he's not the richest, he's not even the best looking, but women are drawn to him like he's got some kind of gravitational pull nobody else has. And meanwhile, you're over there doing everything right. You're dressed clean, you're being nice, you're saying all the things you think you're supposed to say, and somehow it's still not clicking. I've been there. Most guys have. And for a long time, I thought I was just missing something obvious, like there was a rule book out there that someone forgot to hand me. But here's the thing. It wasn't a rule I was missing, it was a trait, a way of being, a quality that operates underneath everything you say and everything you do, something women feel before you even open your mouth. Because here's what nobody actually tells young men. Attraction is not a checklist. It is not a collection of tactics. It is not about having the perfect opener or the perfect haircut or the perfect body. Real attraction, the kind that makes a woman think about you at 2 a.m. when she's supposed to be asleep, the kind that makes her text first and actually mean it, the kind that keeps her interested for months, not just days, that kind of attraction is built from the inside out. It comes from who you actually are, from the traits you carry, from the energy you move through the world with. And in this video, I'm breaking down the 8 traits that women find genuinely irresistible. Not the obvious stuff you've already heard 100 times, the real stuff, the quiet, powerful, underrated qualities that separate the man every woman seems to want from the man every woman seems to overlook. And before we get into it, I want to be clear about something. I'm not here to give you tricks. I'm not here to teach you how to be someone you're not. Everything I'm about to say is about becoming a better version of who you already are, because that, right there, is the whole game. Let's go. Number 1, emotional steadiness. And I don't mean emotionless, I mean steady. Here's something I want you to really understand, because this is one of the most misunderstood things in all of dating. A lot of guys hear emotional control, and they think it means shut your feelings off, go full robot, don't feel anything, don't show anything, walk around like a stone wall. That's not what I'm talking about. And honestly, that approach doesn't work, because women can feel that kind of emptiness, and it's repelling, not attractive. What I'm talking about is something completely different. What I'm talking about is the ability to feel whatever you're feeling and not be hijacked by it. That is emotional steadiness. Think about it like this. Imagine a ship in a storm. The storm is real. The waves are real. But the captain doesn't start running around on deck screaming, "We're all gonna die!" He stays at the wheel. He reads the situation, he makes a call, he adjusts, and because of his steadiness, everyone else on that ship feels safer. Women work the exact same way. When she's stressed, when she's anxious, when she's having a chaotic day, when her emotions are running high, she is paying close attention to how you respond to that energy. If you match her chaos, if you get reactive, if you start overthinking and panicking alongside her, she registers you as unsafe. Subconsciously, she doesn't even always realize she's doing it, but she feels it. And that feeling doesn't build attraction, it kills it. But when you stay grounded, when you listen without escalating, when you respond calmly without dismissing what she's going through, she feels something shift inside her. She relaxes, and that relaxation becomes association. She starts associating being around you with feeling okay, with feeling safe. And safety, real emotional safety, is one of the most powerful attractors that exists. The guys who have this trait aren't performing. They're not faking calm. They've done the internal work. They've been through their own storms, and they came out the other side knowing they can handle things. That groundedness shows up automatically. You can't fake it forever, but you can build it. Every time you choose to breathe before reacting, every time you choose a calm response over a reactive one, you are building this trait, and the women around you will feel it before you even realize you have it. Number 2, the ability to be fully present. And I mean fully, not halfway. Let me ask you something honest. When was the last time you talked to someone and felt like they were completely there? Like their phone didn't exist, their to-do list didn't exist, their last conversation didn't follow them into this one, like they were just entirely with you. Think about how rare that is. Think about how it felt. Because I'm going to tell you something that most guys don't understand about women and attention. Women are not impressed by how much you have. They are moved by how much you give. And the most powerful thing you can give any human being, but especially a woman you're trying to build something with, is your undivided, unfiltered, completely present attention. Not your phone in hand, halfway listening, nodding while you think of what to say next. Actual presence. When you look someone in the eye and you're genuinely interested in what they're saying, when you remember the details they mentioned last week because you actually listened, when you ask the follow-up question that shows you were paying attention and not just waiting for your turn to talk, that is magnetic. Because it is so rare. Most guys in a conversation with a woman are not in the conversation. They're in their heads. They're thinking about how they're coming across. They're planning the next thing they're going to say. They're monitoring whether she seems bored. They are absent from the very interaction they're trying to win. And women feel that absence. They feel that you're not really here, even if you're saying all the right words. But the man who is actually present, the man who leans in a little when she talks, who pauses and actually thinks before he responds, who makes her feel like the most interesting person in the room, that man has something most guys can't buy. He has a quality that makes women feel seen. And when a woman feels truly seen by a man, not complimented, not flattered, not told she's beautiful, but actually seen, as in understood, heard, valued, bro, that is over. She is hooked. You want to practice this? Next time you're in a conversation, put your phone face down, not in your pocket, face down on the table where you can both see you made the choice to leave it alone. Lock in. Listen to respond thoughtfully, not just to respond quickly. Watch what happens to the energy of that conversation. Watch how she leans in. Watch how she opens up. Presence is free, but almost nobody gives it. That is exactly why it is worth so much. Number 2. A life that doesn't revolve around her. All right, this is a big one, and I need you to hear me out because this is where a lot of guys get it completely backwards. When we're into someone, we want to show them they matter. So we clear our schedule, we text back in 30 seconds, we rearrange our plans,